Romance Unscripted Podcast, brought to you by Bishoni Media.
Roger and Janet had been together for over a year, their relationship blossoming from late-night study sessions to weekend getaways. Roger, a Black American college student, had grown deeply in love with Janet, an international student from India. Despite their different backgrounds, their bond felt effortless and genuine. Yet, there was one thing that cast a shadow over their relationship. Roger had not met Janet's family. When Roger expressed his desire to meet them, Janet's face grew tense. She hesitated before revealing that her parents held prejudiced views. This revelation was a blow to Roger. While he understood Janet's reluctance to confront such an issue, it was hard for him to ignore the potential implications for their future together. Janet had already met Roger's family. They had welcomed her with open arms, their warmth and kindness evident from the moment she walked through the door. Roger's family had embraced Janet, engaging in heartfelt conversations and making her feel part of their circle. It was a stark contrast to what Janet had described about her own family. Roger wrestled with his thoughts. He loved Janet deeply, but the reality of her family's prejudices made him question how they could build a future together. He feared that their love might be overshadowed by the pain of exclusion and the challenges of cultural friction. One evening, as Roger and Janet sat in their favorite cafe, the air was filled with unspoken tension. Roger decided it was time to address his feelings honestly. He reached across the table, holding Janet's hand gently. "Janet, I've been thinking a lot about us and our future," he began. "I love you, but I'm struggling with the idea of us being apart from each other's families. It's hard for me to reconcile the idea of building a life together while knowing that your parents might never accept me." Janet's eyes welled up with tears. She squeezed Roger's hand, her voice trembling. "Roger, I wish things were different. My parents are traditional and have their own biases. I know it's unfair to you, and it's hard for me too. I've always wanted to shield you from that pain, but I realize now that hiding from it won't make it go away." The conversation opened a floodgate of emotions. Janet shared her own fears of losing Roger, her struggles to balance her love for him with her family's expectations. Roger listened intently, his heart aching but his resolve strengthening. He knew that their love was worth fighting for. They decided to take a step towards a compromise. Janet would work on gradually addressing her parents' prejudices, starting with small conversations about the importance of acceptance and understanding. Roger would give her the space to handle these delicate discussions, hoping that over time, things might change. They agreed to continue their relationship while facing the challenge together, understanding that it wouldn't be easy but believing in their love's strength. Months passed, and while Janet's family remained difficult, small changes began to occur. Janet's efforts to bridge the gap made a difference, however slow. Roger and Janet continued to support each other, their love deepening as they faced the complexities of their journey together. In time, Janet's parents began to show a bit more openness, if not full acceptance. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. Roger and Janet's relationship grew stronger through the adversity, proving that love could transcend barriers when built on mutual respect and understanding. Their story wasn't one of a perfect fairy tale but of a committed partnership navigating the realities of their world. Roger and Janet knew that the road ahead would have its challenges, but their love had already shown its resilience and capacity to endure. And in that, they found hope and strength for their future together.